Now, oh my goodness, it's just me moving past us, you know what I mean? Real and my roommate got like, that's saying, like, curious as ever. He said, "Why I'm moving too fast?" That's saying, like, uh, I didn't even like, pause or nothing. I just told him, like, that's saying, I mean, like, I had to move past because why, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot, I have to do this video, you know what I mean? Like, shoot, I mean, like, yeah. I already worked out, you know what I'm saying? Got washed up, and she got there, comb my hair and all that. And shit, real, even moisturize and all that, you know what I'm saying? Then I had to hurry up and go eat, you feel me? Real though. So, that's what I did. I did all that, you feel me? Real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, like, he actually was curious as ever. So I told him, like, you know what I'm saying? I have to go in and make this video, whatever, when I, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah. I mean, like, he gonna always be curious of whatsoever when I, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, I'm just up there, like, just, like, I wasn't wondering or nothing like that. That's saying I'm just doing my thing. One of my business, you know what I'm saying? Just doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I already told y'all that I'm gonna do, like, morning videos and all that stuff on this channel or whatever. And when I, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna go, like, start capping or nothing like that, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna, like, keep it right on, keep it short, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so, now since I got that out of the way, I'm, like, still watching this show or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? I could have been through this show, you know what I'm saying? But I went back, to the, like, first episode, you know what I'm saying? Right up. To see if I missed something or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, I didn't even miss none, you know what I mean? Right up. But, hey, I'm gonna keep on watching, like, episodes or whatever. I'm almost, like, back on, like, episode 4 or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? Right up. But anyway, this show is really good, you know what I mean? This lady, this, like, lawyer, she got this lady about that, like, jail or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? For real, you know what I'm saying? And that, like, you know what I'm saying? Just got her up out of there. And he showed her daughter, like, his, from his phone or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yeah. And she already knew who had that video, whatever, whatnot. But she couldn't even understand, like, how God, like, sent to his phone or whatever. So, she was losing it, you know what I mean? She, like, we would shoot the video. Dude was up there trying to ask her the same question, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where is she and all that? Like, what the, huh? And it was crazy. It was crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, she up there, like, up there running around, whatever. On the second episode, she ended up killing this dude, or whatever, or not. Not saying she didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, dude was about to, like, actually, like, get at her like that, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah. Of course, like, you know what I'm saying? She killed him because he was about to kill her, or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was, like, crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people end up trying to kill this girl. You know what I mean? And she survived. You feel me? Because she's a fighter. She is a fighter. She fights a lot. You know what I'm saying? She played a lot on, like, these shows and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right up. Anyway, so it was, like, cool as ever. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? She, like, the, like, assassin, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? She made me think about, like, Dexter. You know what I'm saying? But in a female version. She's not doing forensics. She's a, mortuary or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway. So, yeah, I mean, like, she did with dead bodies and he did with blood. You know what I mean? For real though. I mean, like, it's crazy. But the thing is, both of them chopped their victims up. They chopped them up and put them, like, He put them in the like river. I mean the yeah, he put them up in the river, and she put them up in the grave, I guess, or whatever. Not saying it's crazy. It's crazy as ever. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just up there, just like, wondering or whatever. Whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, the show is good as ever. You know what I mean? I mean, like, shoot, it's even having like all the tools and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Plus, be out there at that, like, I don't know, funeral home or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it's a funeral home. I think it's a mortuary. You know what I mean? For real though. I mean, like, shoot, it's crazy though. But you know what I mean? I'm like, wow. I'm like, after all these years, I'm still interested in that. You know what I mean? Like, still just like watching it. Like, it's interesting how like the stuff is or whatever. Whoever wrote the script and all that, you know what I'm saying, did it perfectly. You know what I mean? And Shorty do her thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, she put on a perfect performance. Oh yeah, her name, I think her name is like, let me see, Cassandra Bloom, I guess. Her like daughter name is Nelly, and her son name is Tim, and like it's this other dude like named Reza. I mean, sometimes he helped her because he helped her out of gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude was not that, like, Ashley, like, Stavert or whatever, whatnot. They was finding up in the kitchen or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And Reza just like shot him like bam, 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 you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway. Yeah, she be messing people up with the attention that she be having. Because she heard about like, them like, taking people and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, Ashley just doing their thing and doing whatever they can with them or whatever. Like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's some crazy stuff or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, like, that stuff be really happening. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you just don't see it because it don't be on camera. You mean, for real though. Anyway, so yeah, that was some like crazy stuff or whatever, whatnot. That's saying they acted out perfectly. That's saying all the actors, actresses, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I mean? They doing a good job with this, like, show or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real though. Just like, Ashley just doing it, just like, do that, you feel me? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, they just like, doing all this stuff or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really like, I'm gonna continue watching this show, and then plus I'm like, still doing my thing on like, Assassin's Creed. I'ma always do my thing on Assassin's Creed. You already know what it is. For real though. I mean, like, I'm not like, Ashley go stop playing it or whatever when I, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, end up playing it again. You feel me? For real though. I mean, like, I think right after I like do everything that I like, that I wanna do or whatever when I that shit. For real though. I'm gonna like, just do that. Get it all the way through it. Just like, do all of that. Take care of all of that. You know that shit? For real though. Anyway, so yeah. I'm gonna continue with it. Or whatever. Or whatnot. That's it. For real though. Anyway, so yeah. I'm about like, go ahead and like, just start. Or whatever. But I think right after this video, right after I write the description, that shit, and sometimes my tablet be acting a fool on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'll try to write the description for my other video that I made on there, and it was acting all the way up. You feel me? I'm like, oh my goodness, it's crazy, but it was acting right yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It was acting right yesterday, and I hope it act right today. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it was crazy as ever. You feel me? For real though. I mean, I'm telling you, try to write the description and I couldn't even write it because it cuts it off. I'm like, oh my goodness. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notifications so you can see my next upload and my next post to make sure I make another much more. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.